that, move this here, and good. Now, the only method of which we're gonna get out of here.
Looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Wait, what are you trying to suggest? I thought we were gonna try and take Barry and toss him right through the window to get us out of here. Have to make use of your friends. You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can pick up your friend and throw them through a window and make you escape a shed that you're stuck on in a farmhouse convolted by shadow people. That's what I always say. Can't pick up any more batteries, so let's first see if there's anything over here. There's something which I think I can read. The Old Gods of Asgard, the 1975 Ragnarok Tour. Beyond by Celestial Wrath and Fury. Starring Seattle, Washington, Bakersfield, California, Long Beach, California, New York City, New York, Newark, New Jersey, Detroit, Massachusetts, I think, Jacksonville, Florida, Tampa, Florida, New Orleans, Los Angeles. Byington, no, that's not LA. I can't read things. What the fuck am I talking about? What the fuck is a state? Let's open up and see if we can get this boat moving. Click this. I rammed a boat into a good old door there. That's deserving of praise. A shadow person's watching me through the window. I don't think that's normal, so I thought I'd report it. That's not the only Shadow Man I'm going to be shooting today, that's for certain. Okay, the guy coming around the corner actually surprised me. Yeah, got him. It's okay, enough Shadow people have a party going on. Oh, one more to join the fray. He was hiding behind haystacks. See, that went fine. We're fine. I think Barry has already made his way out. We also have a speedy devil. I'll go out here. The speedy guys aren't very violent. I can probably get through here before he becomes a nuisance. This is a chicken coop. Better not live there for the rest of my life. Now, if I'm lucky, he can walk in one of these electrical things. And if I make him walk in this, if I can make him run and walk in this. Oh, gee, I wanted you to walk in this, sir. Ow, and then of course I get hit by it. That's exactly what I want to have happen. Fantastic. Alright. Let's see, anything else around this yard, this barn? There's nothing around this barnyard? I guess not. Alright, Alan, let's go on a march. This is how I work my lives. Oh, let's work out tonight. Avoid power cables here. Is that a piece of art? Or is that like a very convoluted way to open up a door with a lot of gears? Just a small army having a party. The only thing is this electricity here can definitely come in use. Several people fall for that electricity thing. I'm having a hard time here too, sir. Oh. Ha, you're very useful, lightning. You know what? Let's try it again. Yeah, that lightning was probably one of the most useful things. Alright, let's stick to my revolver for the moment as we get rid of this car. I'm not replacing batteries for that. There's something right over there for me. Barry! Rescue me, my dear friend. I'm not going to do anything with him. Let my beam recharge for a second. Let my beam recharge for a second. Don't want to run out of batteries over and over again. Okay, sure, fine. I'll recharge my batteries. There you go. Car is done, finally shaking for its life. Okay, Barry. What's the plan? Stand there like a creep and wait for Alan? Got it. At least he's in the light. Not unsmart of him.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Oh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Barry's deciding to take on his job as an agent of representing the old gods of Asgard. Alan, wait, kick in the meantime. Barry's not a meat shield. He's just a lovable, greedy guy. But he's not a bad guy. Just a bit greedy. There you go. Nothing with shotgun ammo over there. I am not carrying a shotgun. That's the reason why. I'm happy with my hunting shotgun. Hunting rifle, excuse me. How do we get up? Oh, is there a ladder? Oh, there's a staircase. Should have figured. That, sir, is not very kind.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
There be shadowy people up here in this tower. Let's continue the climb then. This next floor, any goodies? There's noises, but I think they're not coming from here. There's a ladder that we can climb though. On the upside, we find... This is what was causing the noise, a radio. Knew it. Actually, heavy-duty lantern? I think I already have one. He has some batteries for us. Let's listen to this.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff. Which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Alright, got a few good things to pick up in the meantime as well. We have to be almost out of this tower. Well, here's power generator. Kick that exactly into gear immediately, which also means we have another one of those trams to take. You'd think after taking so many trams that have ended up in terrible positions for Alan, he'd be sick of these things. I actually think this is an elevator, though. There's a nice view there. There's a mansion over there. There's where we came from over there. Of course, we started off in this area from there. Let's go down.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Not enough closure for Alan Wake Kicking's abilities. Gotta kick everything that we see in the meantime here. Of course, there just being a miscellaneous field in between where we need to head towards is just a bit concerning. Yeah. Let's head on out. How could this turn out badly?
You've got to be kidding me.
Of course, things can never be easy for our poor rider. Should maybe get out of the way of this thing. We should probably get out of the way of this thing. And of course, he's not alone either. Gain stamina, gain stamina. Get me out of the way, get me out of the way! No, 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 not good for Alan's health. It just wrecked that shell. Or shack. No, dude, don't back up, don't back up, don't back up, don't back up. Off it goes again. Okay. Pick this up. Going this way, going this way, going this way. No, 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 Jesus, this is a bad idea. Oh, I had a flash grenade. I need to remember those things never stop for flares. It's not a tractor, it's what are those called? They're the things that cut down wheat fields. Harvesters. That's a harvester, right? That's what they're called, harvesters. Took me a second to remember the name. Let's get going.
You've got to be kidding me.
Reaper. Go over there. Grab all this stuff. Flash me, flash me, flash me! Let me go off for a little bit. Fortunately, we know we're not alone here. Unfortunately, this will not stop the Reaper from coming, apparently. Reload here in the meantime. We're not alone. I see those guys crawling over the fence. Yes, sir, yes. There we go, it's coming back for the square run here. Go here and pick up a few things for certain. This Reaper harvester thing's just having fun. Nope. It's running a little bit low on health though. Of course we're not alone either. Flare, flare, go away. Reaper goes away for a little bit whenever he's done doing his work. I think we can take care of it. The number changes every day because we cook and eat so many of them and breed them like fucking pigs. That's how the expression goes there. He'll be back though. There he is. Come here, sir. I got enough batteries to probably take care of you before you get all the way here. Actually, hunting rifle shot. Let's do it. Come at me, sir. Second. There we go. Well, that was fun. Let's go over this way. Ugh, why is the shadows over there going a little bit insane? Oh, it's because that thing's spinning. They're actually not going insane. They're reflecting the shadow of that. Got it. Oh, we can't pick up a sledgehammer and use it as a weapon, so we're probably good there. Ugh, I'm coming, Barry. Fortunately for Barry, he doesn't have my amazing Alan Wake kick ability. Oh, never mind, the door's just open. I was hoping I would be able to kick it open. Alas, let's turn on the electricity or pick up the keys. That works too. Alright. Keys are used probably at this door. Come on, Barry. That's not the area. I thought for some reason I thought that was the door I was going to make him awaken from. Maybe it's this. Oh, it's here.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, Barry.
Hey, let's go, man.
Barry couldn't come with me. Helen doesn't trust Barry by himself. He's like a poor, innocent little chubby child. He just needs our help. He's a good friend there. Now I have to do teamwork.
We're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
We got it.
I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla, which is the their mansion. So, yeah.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Work yourself out, Barry. Do it for the team. I've done a lot tonight. You can pull your own weight. Letting him do it. Okay, I'm gonna help. Hey. We have a chainsaw right here by this tree. Little shields and all that. Decorated with is that supposed to be an anchor or a bird? Can't tell. Check the outsides of this house before we go inside. This is where the Andersons told us to go. Unfortunately, I do not see too much to pick up, but hey, it is what it is. It might be a dragon. Their stage did have a dragon on it. It might be a god. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a dragon breathing fire. Now I'm looking at it like that. Anyways, let's go inside their house. Because that's obviously what we're supposed to be doing. And it is a proper thing. I mean, they gave us permission to enter their house, so whatever.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Right, the fuse box. Fuse box should be up here.
This place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
Old gods know the truth. A lot of these doors seem locked in here. There's a guitar in here as well. There's also a manuscript page. Let's take that. The mystery of the missing week.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Oh boy. That door's locked. I think the fuse box is back here. Alright, fuse box. There's the fuse box. Let's kick in the gear. There's a song on loop.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
It's definitely not in here. They'll have a guitar in here in the meantime. Let's go
Maybe
on
it's a
down.
light? Oh, that's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Nothing in the toilets. They have a record here. Let's see what it says. Old Gods of Asgard. I guess that makes sense. It's not obviously not over here. We're going to check around here anyways. Obviously not here either, but good to look around. Old Guards of Asgard and the Valley of My Shadow with wolves on it. I think we found the record that's playing it. I'm gonna finish looking around here. They got drums and other things.
The record's probably just a little dusty, Al. Give it a little thump. I want to hear the song.
Let's do it then.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice is afraid of the dark, and yep, we're having an out-of-body, I guess, walking simulator experience to find out what happened the night when we jumped in the lake after her.
Alice? Alice!
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Means let's follow her this way. Up the stairs I go.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
Go, Alan Wake, ghostly clone. Do your work.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Up the stairs we go.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
And there we go, we're halfway through the game. I like the song though, as opposed to the new song. It's one of the couple songs that were made for original in terms of vocal songs for Alan Wake. Still though. You guys want to listen to the song, or you want to go straight into episode 5? I'll leave it up to you guys. Listen to the song or go straight into episode 5.
She went down to the lake, and in the waves she drowned. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key.
You're correct, it's made by Poets of the Fall, because Poets of the Fall and the Remedy have a close relationship. Members of the band and members of Remedy were friends back when they were in school. Anyways, the lyrics to this song are important to the game, so yeah.
When there was no answer, he was overcome with fear. He searched in vain for his treasure lost, and too soon the night would fall, and only his own echo would wail back as his call. And when he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny.
It is what it is.
She came to him with darkness in her eyes. We're in a morning gown, sweet words as her disguise. He took her in without a word, for he saw his grave mistake, and vowed them both to silence deep beneath the lake. Now if it's real or just a dream, one mystery remains, for it is said on moonless nights they may still haunt this place. That's how you reshape destiny. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny.
And